Good morning and Jai Hind. Gentlemen, at the outset, let me state this, that this recently concluded operation of Tarashi is the perfect example of perseverance, clarity of thought, proper planning, the vision which we had, and most importantly, relentless efforts of the months and integrated approach of each and every force and each and every agency working over here. And most importantly, it is the perfect example of seamless coordination at all levels, from the troops working on ground, from all of us sitting over here, between the corps commanders, the ADGs, IGs, between the DGP and the army commander. And let me tell you that everybody contributed towards the success of this operation decisively. All the resources which were available to all of us, all were employed in a joint and integrated manner, from a dog to a drone. And what you see, the success you see today, is actually the reflection of the strength of our unity of efforts. You know, this particular operation, though it started on 14th of January, and our first contact was established on the 18th. And after that, we established multiple contacts on 18th, then on 22nd, then on 25th, then on the 31st, then on the 4th, and then on the 8th. But our aim was not achieved. But together, we did not lose heart. We had the clarity of thought, and we kept on planning and preparing for the operation. Every day we used to sit on the drawing board. We used to reorient ourselves, realign ourselves, redeploy ourselves, because together we were dynamic in our thoughts and in our actions. We would quickly discuss any hint which used to come from any of the agencies, any of the forces. We would corroborate it and redeploy ourselves and start working again. And वो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना कि जब इरादे मजबूत होते हैं तो मुश्किलें भी जो है वो सिर झुका देती हैं, और मुश्किलों ने सिर झुकाया. We got our first success here on the 4th of February when we killed Adil, and then we kept on we were in constant pursuance of our aim. And it was on the 21st within these operations when, you know, the SSP Kishtwad, Mr. Naresh, he gave the input to Brigadier Sunil, who is the commander 9 sector, and we corroborated it through all the agencies which are present here and working over here. And then the operation was launched collectively, jointly, with all the elements which we had on our disposal, that is the army, the special forces, police, the SOG, the CRPF, and everybody. And collectively, you would have seen that the way we operated in a very, very calm, composed, collective, collaborative manner, that the kind of success we achieved, especially, you know, without suffering any casualty, any harm to any of our troops, except for the brave dog Tyson, who actually initiated the operation, and that is how collectively we could conclude that operation. But let me tell you one more thing. What you see is not just the effort of last 1 month only. It's been months and months that we were collectively working on this. We were carrying out operations relentlessly, and there were challenges in front of us. Challenges in terms of terrain, challenges in terms of weather, rain, it snowed, there were landslides, and you would have seen in any of those conditions, you would have seen all of us standing together like a wall and moving together, and that is what reflects our collective and collaborative efforts. So it was a continued approach towards the operation. We also knew that such long operations could set in fatigue in our troops. So we used to plan in a manner that we had enough troops to rotate them. We had enough troops up our sleeves, either to be dropped by helicopters or to walk the kind of terrain it is there. It used to take us 6 to 8 hours, but we used to reach there. And just imagine so many different forces operating in such a small area, what kind of coordination and collaboration is required. And that was achieved at every possible level. And I think that is the strength we have, and that is the strength which gives us more confidence that come what may, we'll keep operating like this and we'll keep neutralizing terrorists, whosoever comes in our area, which is of responsibility. And not just this, you would have seen that the Delta Force, with the support from White Knight Corps, from Northern Command, and from the support of each and everyone who's sitting here and who's not sitting here also, we are just representing our forces and agencies, but each one contributed that in the month of February, we have been able to eliminate 6 JM terrorists, and on both the extremes of our area, one in the area of Udhampur and other in the area of Kishtwar. And together, we promise you that we'll continue to do so. And to the Awam, I would like to say that मुश्किलों और चुनौतियों की आंधियां जितनी मर्जी तेज हों, हम आपसे वादा करते हैं कि हम अपने हौसलों के चिराग कभी बुझने नहीं देंगे. एंड ये हमारा एक जुनून है, ये हमारा हौसला है, और ये सब कुछ जो हम कर पा रहे हैं, this is all with the support of each and every soul who's in this area. And I am so proud of our bonding which we have today together, the integrity, the unity of effort which you see, not just in the operations, in the HADR missions, and everywhere and anywhere, whenever there is a situation of crisis, we stand together, we will stand together. And my message to all the anti-national element is that wherever you are, anybody who is the enemy of the nation, wherever he is, in whichever form he is, he will be identified, targeted, and neutralized. I'll hand you over to the IG of the police, Mr. Tuti.